This man was so convinced that his children were reptilians that he murdered them. By all accounts, Matthew Taylor Coleman was a loving and devoted father. And as Coleman's wife Abby would later tell law enforcement, there was no indication that he would ever harm his children. However, at some point during the COVID-19 pandemic, the couple began to drift towards some interesting theories. Abby began following anti-vax Facebook groups, and Coleman began posting in the language of QAnon. Coleman's friends noticed that conspiracy theories were taking over his life, and that he would make it a point to share his beliefs with anyone who listened. But despite his growing obsession with conspiracy theories, no one could have imagined what would come next. On August 7th, 2021, Matthew and Abby Coleman had planned to take their 2 children on a camping trip. Instead, Coleman left with the kids and gave his wife no indication of where they were going. Abby reported this to local police, although she insisted that she wasn't concerned about her husband hurting her children. When police found that Coleman's last known whereabouts were in Mexico, they called the FBI to assist with the now potential parental kidnapping case. When Coleman crossed back over the border, the FBI was there to meet him, and what they found was horrifying. Coleman was alone, and his registration papers had blood on them. After getting in touch with Mexican authorities, it was confirmed that they had just found Coleman's 2 children dead in a ditch. The children had both been shot multiple times in the chest by a fishing spear gun. One was 2 years old and the other was only 10 months old. Coleman claimed that he had no choice but to kill his kids because they had serpent DNA and they were destined to grow into monsters. He is still waiting for his sentencing.